I'm Batman.
How did I not know?
Oh my god, that was just random and horrible. Oh man. Hey
And with
guys,
that, we're recording. Yeah, I know it.
welcome to part 7 of Tales Adventures. And no, I'm sorry to disappoint all your Batman fans out there, this isn't a Batman game.
You know, if there is one we could play, I heard the NES one's really good.
I might do that.
Which, I need to play that, actually. I need to play that and see how good it is. I've heard nothing but good things about the NES Batman.
Okay. I just had a quick thought on like where I left off. I had to go to the next book, so I'm just like, duh. Okay, I know I got another weapon for this thing. No. Go to these sub real quick, so I know I got another weapon for that. Oh no. I did not mean to do that. I guess we'll go here. See where that takes us. Might take us to another area. I'm gonna try to take on that boss.
Where are we playing? Tales of Adventures?
Yep. Equipment. Here. Let's add mine. Let's add the spark. There we go. Next time I go in the water, be more prepared. Okay, so here we are heading back to Cavern Island. And today I'm not sick. Yay!
Yeah,
That's a miracle.
once.
Yay. Man, this should be like a regular thing I do, so like how have you guys been today? For some reason right now I'm just feeling kind of meh. I don't know why.
I'm doing pretty good myself.
Yeah, right now I'm feeling honestly kind of meh.
Me.
I just been pretty much just watching YouTube all day. Same usual shiz I does every day. I'm not sure if I should play Sonic Adventure. I don't know. I've been pretty much contemplating that most of yesterday evening and most of the day. Oh, nice. So you can probably hear it in my voice. I'm just like, eh. I don't know what it is. I'm just like, eh.
You having a bad day or anything, or you just don't feel good?
No, I've been doing good most of the day, but now I'm just like, eh. I think it's probably like one of those cases where it's been a long day.
Yeah.
Name of entertainment. You just say, get to hear me just pretty much just blab at you. That's entertainment. Oy. I call that
More entertaining than shit what I'm doing, just kind of sitting here. Well, I'm playing Mega Man 9 because the Mega Man playthrough we're doing on this channel has made me want to play a Mega Man game.
Hey.
And since I have Mega Man 9 and it's a really good game, I'm playing it.
So wait, now what
And I'm also just jumping on the
system
internet.
did you say that MM9 was for?
What?
What system did you say that Mega Man 9 was for?
Well, I have it on PS3, but it's also on Wii,
Like when it was,
Xbox 360.
like when it was first released.
Huh?
When it was first released, because I forget.
I'm saying the system's when it first released. This is like a new game. It's just done in 8-bit style.
Oh!
Came out in like 2008 or 2009.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
So it's relatively recent. Yeah, I want to say 2008, but yeah, it's a really good game, and it's it's probably on Steam. I wouldn't doubt it's on Steam.
Yeah, there's a good chance it would be.
Yeah, because it's on all other major platforms of the previous generation, so...
Yes, I wouldn't doubt it. Well, yeah, I'm going to ask you guys a bit of a question. It's related to this game. But what do you think I should do? Like, currently, right now, I got 2 different kinds of bombs that I'm always using. I'm using the regular bomb and the, was it the time bomb or was it remote? I think it's the...
Someone set us up the bomb.
I think it's time bomb. Not sure. So, what do you guys think I should do? Like, just like, stick with like the current bomb setup that I got, or like get rid of the regular bomb and then just go with the time bomb and just use that one. Because I'm really not sure, because I use both of them a lot, but it seems like there's been more situations where the time bomb would be required. So I really don't know. Because like the regular bomb just goes off instantly. No matter where you are. But like the time bomb just explodes like the second hits an enemy. Like the regular bomb does. What do you think you guys I should do? Let me know. And I'll
Do it.
yeah.
Damn it.
So like I said,
Yeah.
so
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm
Because I'm not really playing Mega Man 9 right now. I'm kind of just doing the endless mode. I have all the DLC for Mega Man 9 and 10. So I'm just kind of derp around in endless mode in 9.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now.
I might try that. I might try the bonus time attack level in 9, which is fucking impossible. I have yet to beat this fucking level. It is so hard. And I beat this whole game. I haven't beat it with Proto Man yet, but I've gotten close.
Yeah,
Basically, all my data on my PlayStation got deleted, so I have to start all the way over. So, yeah, I gotta replay this. This ain't 10, which I never beat 10, but I got to Wily and then I stopped and then...
Oh, man.
Because, like, the thing with an old school Wily Fortress is you gotta kind of set aside time for it because you're gonna be there a while because you gotta do the whole thing in one go. In R, you don't have to worry about that because you got save states.
Yeah.
So that's one thing where in your playthrough you're going to be like really happy because you can take a break in Wily's Fortress. Because usually you gotta do all the levels in one go, especially when you get to the later ones where it's like 2 in 1. Yeah, you're going to be happy.
Oh yeah,
You get like the 4, 6. Yeah, you're going to be happy you have save states.
Speaking of Mega Man, there's something that I should probably add to that. But yeah, if you guys seen the last episode, and I just got the bots defeated. Get out of here. And what's this? Anti-air. Good lord. Oh, there's Cavern Island finished. Looks like I'm gonna need to head up the little stream here next to the house. And I just got a freaking anti-air missile. Oh lord.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I have a black hole though. Yeah, the weapons in this game are actually pretty cool.
A black hole?
Yep.
That's something. That's something rather interesting.
Yeah, they got some cool weapons in this one. Also, another weapon I really like is the laser trident because it goes through shields. Really useful. And that's Splash Woman's weapon, who is the first female robot master in the series. There's actually not a whole lot of female Mega Man characters. I mean, there's Roll, Splash Woman. I think that's actually it. I think that's literally it as far as the classic series is concerned.
Where do we go from here? Am I stuck?
And X, there's still not a whole lot. I mean, there's some... Like, there's the Navigators from the later X series, but that's about it. Nope, there's Iris from X4. See, there's Iris in X4, then there's the 3 Navigators from... Well, there's there's Ayla from, like, X5. Then there's the 2 they had in... which she's really fucking annoying in X5. Because here's the thing, like, she brings up help messages that pause the game. Which is the most annoying type of help message. But,
Looks like I might be missing something. I think it's like... Let's head back to Lake Rocky and see where the bottom path takes us. So I'm really not sure. Whoa.
and there's the 2 in X8. Only one of which I like.
Spark.
Because Palette's annoying and her design is weird. Because her hair, it has like jets on it and it like floats above her head. I'm not making this up. It is fucking weird.
Huh.
The other one, Lair, she's really cool though. I like her.
Oh wait, now I can access new areas in here. That's probably what I need the stuff for.
But when you get to like the Zero and like ZX games, well, those games have like NPCs and shit. So female characters are a lot more common when you get to those ones. Hell, the ZX games both have playable female characters. You can pick a male or female when you start. They even have different storylines depending on which one you pick. The changes are pretty minor in ZX, but in ZX Advent, like it's a completely different story depending on who you pick. Like, yeah, the bad guy's still the same, and a lot of the characters are still there, but... And another cool touch they did is you meet the playable character from ZX, the first ZX, but they will be the opposite gender of the character you pick.
Hey.
So it's really cool how they did that. I wonder what they would have done if they ever made a ZX3. I guess we'll never fucking know. Because boy, both endings in ZX Advent are cliffhangers. Especially Gray, the male character. Yeah, his ending is like cliffhangery as fuck. And there is so much more that needs to be explained that they never never fucking explain.
So that's
And
like...
it pisses me off. Like, where the fuck did Prometheus and Pandora come from? Like, are we ever going to get an explanation from that? I guess not, because they're never going to make another fucking ZX game. I ain't saying pump them out like you did the classic series, and because we don't need like 10 ZX games. Like, just one more. Just to tie up the fucking story. And, like, link it to, like, the Legend series, which takes place, like, hundreds of years later, but still.
So that's like the, that's like Sonic 4, I mean, episode 2.
And don't get me started on Legends, too, because they fucking left Mega Man on the moon. Like, that's how cliffhanger that ending is. Like, Mega Man is just stranded on the fucking moon at the end of that game. And I can bitch even more about Legends 3 because they actually announced it, had footage of it, were planning to make it, and canceled it. And that was the big one that got everyone in uproar. That was the big one. Me, I was more butthurt about Mega Man Universe, but that's just me.
I was just gonna say, that's the level, like, creator one.
Yeah, Mega Man Universe is the level creator one. Which, Mario Maker, in stores now.
Yeah,
like, yeah, that literally came today.
Mario Maker.
If I had a Wii U, I'd totally get it, too, because it looks fucking cool.
Where the hell am I?
I might, well, because people, dude, I'm gonna have to go on YouTube and look that game up, because you know there's gonna be some insane levels being posted on YouTube. As a matter of fact, Gaijin Goomba posted a video today about basically what predated this, which is a ROM hack called Kaizo Mario in Japan. And it's basically the same thing. And he showed this thing where people would make levels where it would basically make it into like a musical thing, to where Mario would like move and like power up and kill enemies and shit in time to like a musical piece that was playing. They would set the level up to play it like that. It was really fucking cool. And hell, they already posted a video of someone doing it with Mario Maker. In that video, they already showed someone doing it with Mario Maker, so... yeah, shit like that's going to be really cool. Because apparently that's big in Japan, but it never was here. But it probably will be now that Mario Maker's out.
Let's go up here.
So, that's going to be pretty cool.
Surface to air missiles. Booyah.
That to come out. But,
See where I'm going.
that and the videos of people just making intentionally bullshit levels just to fuck people over. There's going to be a lot of videos of that.
I got surface to air missiles, jerks. Oh.
Yeah, Mario Maker is literally the best idea they've had for the Mario series since Galaxy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I really like
I'm still standing behind as my favorite Mario. It's probably my favorite, definitely my favorite 3D one. I mean, the new Super Mario Bros. Games are good, and I've heard good things about the... what was it? 3D Land games? Or 3D Land and 3D World? I've heard good things about those. But, like, with the new Super Mario Bros. Games, they kind of just kept making the same thing on different systems.
Yeah.
Like, the DS one was fucking amazing, and I love it. The Wii one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Then they made a second, then they made a 3DS one and a Wii U one, and, like, this kept being the same thing. I mean, 3D World Land was at least something different. Same with 3D World, so... and, like, again, like, Mario Maker is a 2D game, like, in the same vein. You can even make it look like the new Super Mario Bros. Games if you want. Like, that is a palette you can pick. But, it's still, you're making your own Mario levels.
Ooh, Green Island.
So,
So what's here?
a lot better. And wow, for a Sonic video, I have not said dick about Sonic.
It's just been the usual shiz.
I mean, like, you don't really think anything to say.
Hmm. Are you kidding me? Oh, no, wrong thing. Well, yeah, about the cliffhanger stuff that you mentioned before. That's the same thing like with Sonic for episode 2. I mean, that one left on a very, very big cliffhanger. I mean, it showed Tails and Sonic escaping the exploding death egg in space on escape pods, but it just showed the death egg. They're in space, just pretty much like just going offline, and it just like left it at that. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. I mean, I can't bitch too much about the classic series, because as much as I want a game that definitively links the classic and X series, that would basically end the classic series canonically, and they could never do anything more with it, story-wise. So, but as for the X series, like, I kind of just want them to fix the continuity they fucked up by adding 2 games they didn't need to add.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. The X series was supposed to end at X5. Actually, I think it was even supposed to end at X3 at first, but I don't know. But it was supposed to end at X5. And that's where you finally fought, like, X or Zero, depending on who you're playing as. And, like, it was supposed to be the final death of Sigma and everything. Then they make X6, and it's a meh game with good music. That's all I gotta say about X6. But, and then, like, that game sets up the Zero series, because Zero goes into, like, the thing, and then, like, he gets awakened in the Zero timeline and all that shit. But then they make it, X7 and X8. Which, I don't know much about X7, but I don't think I want to from what I've heard. And X8, it's a decent game. I mean, it's not the best. It's no X4, but it's good for what it is. So there really ain't much I can... And I cannot believe I'm talking this much about Mega Man in the not Mega Man video. Because we were about to record a Mega Man video after this, and I'm here rambling on about it.
I don't care.
In the wrong video. And, oh, we're definitely having spaghetti. I can smell it.
Lots of spaghetti. Where the hell do
Yes,
we get that?
and I will eat lots of spaghetti, because I am fucking starving. But, probably the reason I'm talking so much about Mega Man is because, well, I'm kind of playing it right now. I don't know if this will pick up, but this sound of PlayStation buttons being pressed.
Yeah, might not, I don't know. And whether it does or not, I don't really care.
Yeah. You do sound meh.
Huh?
The way you just said that, I can detect the mehness of your voice.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know why, but right now I'm just...
Are you tired?
Like I said, I honestly don't really know. Alright, where the...
Okay, how could you not know if you're tired or not? Oh, I forgot about the Shadow Mega Man. I forgot about that.
Huh?
Yeah, some levels have these enemies that are like little Shadow Mega Man that will follow you around. Yeah, they're really cool. Yeah, Mega Man 9 does a lot of really cool and creative stuff. That's why I like it so much. Because it takes the 8-bit formula and does all kinds of really cool shit with it. It even revisits a lot of old puzzles from the older games.
Oh god. Oh god.
And adds new stuff to them, like the bubble jumping thing from 5 gets brought back in this. In Splash Films Oval. And they finally made a female Robot Master, which is really cool.
Huh.
Mega Man 10 is also a good game, but not as good, because it feels like okay, we hit gold with Mega Man 9. People are loving this. Let's put another one out. It kind of feels similar to like the second half of the NES games, like 4, 5, 6.
Uh,
Well, I'd say it's better than those. It definitely is better than those games, at least 4 and 5. But whereas 9, I can stack 9 up with the original, like the first 3. I can stack it up right there with those. It's that fucking good. Like it goes right up there with like 1, 2, and 3. And the multiple playable characters was also a really good idea. Which, again, Mega Man 10 expanded on that by letting you play as Bass, which... Not the first time in the Classic series, because you could play as him in Mega Man and Bass, which is another good Mega Man game.
and I actually played a bit of that. I didn't play too much, but...
It's a good game. Pretty underrated and underappreciated for what it is. It's like... Again, it's not the best, but it's a good game.
Yeah.
And I like the database feature in it where you can see like all the different Robot Masters and shit. Which I have that on Game Boy Advance. That's another good. I believe that is the only Mega Man game on Game Boy Advance that is not a Battle Network or Zero game. They never did make any more X games. The only handheld X games I know of are Extreme and Extreme 2.
And I will say this, I love Extreme.
Yeah. And hell, I don't think they even made, because actually Mega Man Bass ain't even really a handheld game. It came out on SNES in Japan first. Like, way late. Like, I want to say, like, 96, possibly 98. Which, if that game came out in 98, like, what the fuck? Because N64 and PlayStation are way out by then.
Yeah.
But it did come out in Japan, like, way late in the life cycle of those systems. And then they made a Game Boy Advance version of it here. Which, fun fact, I actually purchased at the same time I got Anniversary Collection. So, at the time, I basically bought the entire Classic series at once. Because that's every console Classic series that's not a spin-off, because there's a fuck ton of Mega Man spin-offs. Especially if you go to Japan, there's a ton.
Ow.
Like, there's, like, some weird strategy thing. There's fucking Battle and Chase, the racing game. There's the fighting games. Which, they're barely fighting games. They're more of, like, boss fight simulators. Like, the Power Battle and Power Fighters, I would say, are more boss fight simulators than actual fighting games. But they are fun for what they are. Oh
god.
There's also the dreaded Mega Man Soccer.
I never heard of that.
You haven't?
No.
No, it's a SNES game. It's like soccer, but with Mega Man, and not good.
Yeah, the genre of it, like the mixed genre, already sounds pretty darn. I died. Bad.
Okay, I'm gonna. Sports games are one thing that I have never played. I'd say the closest would be Tony Hawk. That's more of like extreme sports and shit. Or action sports. You know what? I like to say alternative sport for that genre of like, you know, skateboard, snowboard, BMX, motocross, all that shit. I like to say alternative sport because then I don't sound like an early 2000s advertiser. Because if you lived in the late 90s and early 2000s, it was all extreme this, extreme that. Like, it was ridiculous. And to be honest, the Tony Hawk series, partially to blame. for making the sport popular to begin with. Well, more popular anyway.
Holy crap.
And there were skateboarding games before Tony Hawk, but yeah, Tony Hawk was fucking racist. That's another series I could go on and on about for hours. It's fun fact, I actually got bored last night and listened to the entire Pro Skater 1 soundtrack. Which that's not really... That's only like, what, 28 minutes or something? Yeah, 1 and 2 didn't really have the huge soundtrack. Like, they didn't have Underground. Because, like, Underground 1... Holy shit, there's gotta be like 60, 70 songs in that one. Like, the soundtrack in that one is huge, and it is varied. And, like, I always said Underground 2 had the best soundtrack, but after I recently went back and played Underground 1, I might have to say Underground 1 might just be better in that regard, because, like, wow, there's a lot of songs, and a lot of good songs. There's a little bit of everything there. Like, you like some good rap, there is some rap in there you'll like. Hell, I don't even listen to hip-hop, and the hip-hop songs in that game are fucking amazing. Like, Positive Contact, Deltron 3030, that one's really good. Which, that group is Del the Funky Homo Sapiens group, which, you know who that is? He's the rapping ghost from the Gorillaz Clint Eastwood video. So yeah, the dude who fucking lays down the sick rap in that song, yeah, that's him. There's some other really good songs in there, and a lot of good rock. We got Rise Against, Mastodon, In Flames, Kiss,
Awesome.
which have their own level and are playable. You can actually play as all Kiss members. Like, the only character who gets his own slot is Gene Simmons, but if you get all the gaps in the game, you can actually unlock the other ones as, like, NPC skaters.
Awesome.
You can play as all of Kiss in a Kiss-themed level with 3 different Kiss songs.
Is that the one, was it they go out on stage?
Yeah. Yeah, you can even they even come out on stage when you get all the Kiss letters in the level, they'll come out on stage and play. I mean, it's not, like, amazing. It's just, like, some pyro and just the models dancing a little bit. It's not really amazing, this amazing spectacle, but it is a cool little treat. It is a nice little touch. Also, here's the thing. I played the GameCube version, so if there's any differences, like extra animations in the other versions because they're more powerful consoles, then let me know in the comments or, like, link me to a video or something and I'll watch, but... You know,
So
because
guys,
that is the only one I don't have on a PlayStation system.
So guys,
Because I actually have Underground 2 on both systems.
Huh.
But I never got Underground 1, and I wish I had.
So guys, I think that should about do it for this one.
Yep.
Because
If you want to hear more rambling, just stay tuned to the next video, because we're going to record it as soon as we're done with this one.
Yep.
Because all I've done is ramble about video games I like. Then again, that is kind of what I do every episode, isn't it?
Kinda.
Kinda. That was weird, R.
So guys, this has been Tales Adventures Part 7, I believe. I think it's Part 7. So guys,
Probably.
fly into the like button if you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. Later.